Before the world was named beneath the ancient sky,
Odin called the wolves and asked them,
will you run or die?
we chose to run forever.
Chose the frozen road,
The wolves of Odin.
carry an eternal load.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Jerry and Frankie ran beside the All-Father's throne, but Odin's wolves are many, we were never just alone. We are the eyes that watch the world from every frozen hill, the wolves that Odin fashioned, running, hunting still.
Every howl we send into the northern sky at night is a prayer to Odin, is a vow to fight. We do not hunt for glory, do not hunt for gold. We hunt because the All-Father's command is bold.
I have felt the All-Father's hand upon my frozen chest, his raven circling above, putting me to test. Odin does not choose the easy, does not choose the tame. He chooses those who burn inside his sacred flame. We are Odin's wolves, running through the night,
Chosen by the All-Father,
born to claim the fight through the frost and fury, through the endless war.
we are Odin's wolves.
That is what we're for.
The ravens circle high above our frozen ground.
We are Odin's wolves.
Hear our sacred sound.
No enemy can break what Odin's hand has made.
We are Odin's wolves.
And we are never afraid. There are nights I hear the All-Father whisper through the wind, telling me the battles I have lost and battles I have sinned. Odin does not comfort, does not soften what is true. He shows you every darkness, every broken part of you. The 808 thunders like the hooves of Sleipnir's run. Nordic samples echo Odin's will beneath the sun. I have stood before the All-Father, broken and undone, and rose as something greater when the reckoning was done.
I have wept at Odin's altar in the darkest frozen night. Asked the All-Father why the path was stripped of light. But Odin's wolves don't walk the easy roads of men. They walk the roads that break you, and they walk them again.
Every sacrifice I made was seen by Odin's eye, the one he gave for wisdom underneath the frozen sky. He did not take my sorrow, he transformed it into steel. A wolf of Odin rises, that is how we heal. We are Odin's wolves,
We carry ancient ways,
chosen long before our birth,
sealed by iron faith,
through the blood and thunder.
through the All-Father's call,
We are Odin's wolves.
and we will never fall.
The world tree trembles when we howl into the night. We are Odin's wolves.
Valhalla's burning light.
No frost could ever break what Odin's fury gave.
We are Odin's wolves, and we are forever brave.
Odin gave his eye to see what we would all become. We are the wolves he fashioned, we will never run. Every battle that we fight is Odin's will made
We
real.
are the wolves the All-Father chose to forge in steel.
Feel the ancient power tearing through your frozen soul.
Odin's wolves are rising,
And we will not be controlled. For Odin, for glory, for the wolves, we rise. Now I stand where Odin's wisdom fills the frozen air, where the ravens land beside me, tell me he is there. Every wolf who fell before me walks inside my chest. They sacrificed the armor, Odin final test.
I did not run these frozen roads for any earthly crown. I ran because the All-Father would never let me down. The north wind carries Odin's voice through every frozen night. We are the wolves he fashioned, born to claim the light. Beyond the hunt, beyond the frost, beyond the endless fight, Odin watches every wolf who runs into the night. I have nothing left to prove to Winterman or fate. I am a wolf of Odin, and I rose up great.
The Valkyries descend on wings of frost and golden flame, bearing Odin's message, whispering our name. And if they ask what drives the wolves beyond the frozen shore, we run for Odin, that is what the wolves are for. We are Odin's wolves,
Eternal and untamed,
through 1,000 winters,
running still the same,
blood and frost and fury.
echoed through the years.
We are Odin's wolves.
And we have conquered every fear.
Our Father is watching
We are his wolves. We did not rise as kings.
I did not rise as lords.
We did not rise with crowns of gold or polished silver swords.
We rose with frost upon our skin and fury in our chest.
We rose as wolves.
And rising wolves don't ever settle less. Expected us to fade, to disappear like autumn into the choices others made. But the wolf does not dissolve when winter takes its hold. It rises fiercer, sharper, stronger, rises bold.
Every time they pushed us down,
we came back as more.
Every time they thought they'd silenced us,
we found a deeper roar.
The rising is not gentle, it is not a quiet thing.
When wolves
rise from the darkness, every frozen valley rings.
I have risen from the nothing that they left me standing in, from the place where every outside voice said I would never win. But the wolf inside has never learned the language of defeat. It only knows the rise and only knows the beat. Rise as wolves, rise through the frozen night. Rise as wolves,
rise toward the northern light.
Through the darkest valleys, through the endless war.
Rise as wolves,
that is what we're for. We were never meant to kneel upon the frozen ground.
Rise as wolves, let the world hear our sound.
Every soul they tried to silence, every name they tried to erase.
Rise as wolves, rise and claim your place.
There are seasons when the rising feels impossible to start, when the frost has settled deep inside the warrior's heart. But the wolf does not wait for perfect weather to begin. It rises through the blizzard, rises through the skin. The 808 pulses like a heartbeat finding pace. Nordic samples thunder through the cold and frozen space. I have been the wolf, too wounded, been too broken, left to stand. And I rose as wolves rise, with the pack to take my hand.
I have swallowed every reason not to rise and claim my worth. Let the voices of the doubters pin me to the frozen earth. But the wolf inside refuses to accept the lesser fate. It rises past the voices, rises past the weight.
Every wolf who ever rose from somewhere deeper than the cold. Every warrior who kept on rising when the night had taken hold. They left their rising in the bloodline, in the frost and in the bone. And I rise as wolves, rise, I rise, and I am not alone. Rise as wolves,
shaking ancient stones.
Rise as wolves, no warrior rises alone.
Through the blood and thunder, through the old father's call.
Rise as wolves and we will never fall.
The north awakens when the wolves begin to climb. Rise as wolves,
for the very last time.
No darkness deep enough to keep the rising down. Rise as wolves,
and claim the frozen crown. They built their cages thinking wolves forget they can be free. But rising is the only thing the wolf was born to be. Every time they thought the cold had finally kept us low,
the wolves rose higher, put on their greatest show.
feel the rising burning through your every frozen vein. We rise as wolves, and we will rise again and again.
We rise, we how we claim.
We are,
We rise, we how we claim.
we are,
We rise, we how we claim.
we are.
The wolf.
Now I stand where rising finds its most complete reward, where every wolf who climbed through darkness finds a chord. Every soul who rose beside me through the frozen endless year. The rising is the reason I am standing fully here. I did not rise as wolves rise just to find a softer road. I rose to be the light for those still carrying the load. The north wind lifts the ones who choose to rise above the cold. We rise as wolves forever, and that story will be told.
Beyond the rise, beyond the frost, beyond the howling plain, there stands a pack of warriors, risen through the pain. I have nothing left to prove to darkness, gods or war. I rise as wolves rise, I know what I am for.
The boundaries descend to those who rose when rising cost the most, who climbed through every darkness, who refused to be a ghost.
And if they ask what drove the wolves beyond the frozen shore,
We rise as wolves, and we will rise forever. They thought the pack was scattered, thought the wolves had lost the trail,
that the frost had broken something,
that the fire had gone pale. But a pack does not dissolve.
When winter takes its toll,
it gathers in the darkness,
emerges fierce and whole.
We were never truly broken, we were never truly gone. We were sharpening our instincts, we were learning to be strong. The rise of the pack is not a moment, it is a tide, a force that builds in silence,
impossible to hide. Every wolf who wandered lonely through the frozen years was not lost, was being forged through solitude and tears. The pack does not rise loudly, it rises like the dawn, inevitable and ancient, unstoppable and drawn.
I have waited in the darkness for the signal from the pack, heard the distant howling, knew there was no turning back. The rise is not a choice we make, it is a call we feel. When the pack begins to gather, everything becomes real. Rise of the pack,
rising through the night,
every wolf returning, every soul ignite.
through the frozen darkness, through the endless war.
Rise of the pack, that is what we're for.
We were scattered by the winds and now we run as one.
Rise of the pack, beneath the northern sun.
No force was ever built to stop the tide we bring.
Rise of the pack, hear the wolves sing. There are those who watched us wander and believed we'd never find the thread that binds the pack together, the ancient tie that binds. But wolves don't lose the scent of who they truly are. The pack is in the bloodline, written in each scar. The 808 thunders like the gathering of the wolves. Nordic samples carry every ancient rule. I have felt the pack assembling in the marrow of my bones. The rise was always coming, we were never truly alone.
I have searched the frozen tundra for the ones who ran ahead, called their names into the darkness, thought the pack was dead. But one by one the wolves returned from every frozen place, each one carrying their battle, each one finding grace. The reunion of the pack is not a quiet thing, it is every howl at once, it is everything. So I raised my voice and answered every call I heard, and the rise of the pack began with just one word.
Rise of the pack,
Shaking ancient ground,
every wolf returning, every howler sound.
through the blood and thunder, through the frozen flame.
Rise of the pack, rising through the rain.
We were never meant to wander on our own.
Rise of the pack, we are coming home.
No winter deep enough to keep the pack apart.
Rise of the pack, feel it in your heart. The pack was never broken, we were only waiting here.
Every wolf who wandered lonely,
Every wolf draw near.
we rise as one tonight beneath the northern sky.
The rise of the pack can never be denied.
Feel every wolf beside you, feel the ancient tide.
The pack is rising and the pack will never die.
Rise, we gather, how we are the
Now I stand surrounded by the wolves I thought were lost. Every scar between us worth the unbearable cost. Every wolf who wandered back has brought a piece of war. Together we are something greater than we were before. I did not wait through every winter just to stand alone. I waited for the rise, I waited to come home. The north wind carries every howl across the frozen miles.
The rise of the back is written in our wounds and smiles. Beyond the rise, beyond the gathering, beyond the frozen plain, the pack runs on together through the sun and rain. I have nothing left to prove to distance, frost or fate. The pack has risen and the pack is always great. The Valkyries descend to witness what the wolves have made. A rise so long in coming, a debt already paid. And if they ask what brought the scattered wolves back from the shore, the pack was always rising, we were always worth fighting for.
Rise of the pack, eternal and untamed.
Through 1,000 winters, rising still the same.
Blood and frost and fury echo through the years.
Rise of the pack, stronger than our fears.
The pushed down upon my chest and stole my breath.
I did not call for mercy.
I ran straight toward the depth.
The wolves were waiting where the frozen forest bends.
They did not ask my story.
They rose with me instead.
I have knelt upon the frozen ground, too broken left to stand. When a wolf walked from the darkness, placed his paw upon my hand. It did not offer comfort, did not soften what was true. It simply rose beside me and I rose with it too.
Rising is not something that a warrior does alone. It is the pack that lifts you when you cannot find your bone. Every wolf who ever rose from darkness knows the cost. You rise because beside you stands the ones you almost lost.
The rise with wolves is ancient, older than the frost in war. A bond between the broken and the ones who rise once more. They do not leave the fallen, do not abandon those who bleed. The wolves rise with their brothers, that has always been the creed. Rise with wolves, rise through the frozen night.
Every broken warrior
rising toward the light,
through the darkest valleys,
through the endless war.
Rise with wolves,
that is what we're for.
You were never meant to face the cold alone.
Rise with wolves
and finally come home.
Every soul the darkness try to keep it low.
Rise with wolves
and let the whole world know. There are mornings when the weight of everything feels permanent, when the frost inside your chest becomes the only sentiment. But the wolves don't recognize the word surrender in their tongue. They rise from every winter, rise from every lung. The 808 pulses like the heartbeat of the pack. Nordic samples thunder like the wolves that have your back. I have been the one too broken, been the one too low. When the wolf rose right beside me, helped me learn to grow.
I have watched the strongest warriors crumble in the cold, seen the ones I thought unbreakable begin to fold. But no warrior is an island, no wolf runs his last alone. The pack descends to lift you, the pack will bring you home.
So I gave my hand to every wolf who needed mine in kind. Rose with every broken warrior,
left no soul behind.
The rising is not singular, it is the tide we made. When we rise with wolves together, nothing left to break. Rise with wolves through ice and pain. Every wolf who fell before us, rising up again.
Through the blood and thunder,
through the All-Father's call.
Rise with wolves
and we will never fall.
The North awakens when the pack begins to climb.
Rise with wolves for the very last time. No darkness deep enough to hold the ones who rise.
Rise with wolves
beneath the northern sky. The wolves don't leave their fallen on the frozen ground.
We rise with every warrior,
we rise without a sound. Every soul who thought the winter had defeated them for good.
The wolves are rising with you, rising as they should.
Feel the pack around you, lifting every broken part.
We rise with wolves together,
rise with every heart.
We rise, we live, we help, we claim, we
now I stand where rising finds its most complete reward, where the wolves and warriors stand together, one accord. Every soul who rose beside me through the darkest frozen year. The presence is the reason I am standing fully here. I did not rise for glory, did not rise for gold or name. I rose because the wolves rose with me and nothing is the same. The north wind lifts the ones who choose to rise above the cold. We rise with wolves forever, and that story must be told.
Beyond the rise, beyond the frost, beyond the howling night, there stands a pack of warriors bathed in northern light. I have nothing left to prove to darkness, gods or war. I rose with wolves, and I will rise with them once more.
The Valkyries descend to those who rose when rising hurt, who lifted every fallen wolf and shook away the dirt. And if they ask what gave the broken warriors back to fight, the wolves was right beside them, and they rose into the Lord.
Rise with wolves,
eternal and untamed,
through 1,000 winters,
rising still the same.
Blood and frost and courage
echo through the years.
Rise with wolves
till we have conquered every fear.
The North remembers every soul the pack has saved.
Rise with wolves
for every warrior brave.
No winter cold enough to stop the ones who choose to soar.
Rise with wolves
forevermore.
We are never meant to fall and stay below.
Rise with wolves and let the whole world know. Vikings built on stone.
The wolf inside us never learned to walk alone.
Born from frost and hunger,
Born from ancient night,
the spirit of the wolf
was always burning bright.
They built their walls to silence what they feared in us. Said the wolf inside was something we could not discuss. But you cannot cage a spirit forged from ice and flame. The wolf spirit rises, and it always stays the same.
Every howl we carry echoes through the frozen years. Every scar a memory, every wound a prayer.
The wolf does not explain itself to those who doubt. It simply runs the darkness, and it finds its route. We are wolf spirit,
Running wild and free,
born from ancient darkness,
born from you and me.
through the frozen tundra.
Through the endless night,
We are wolf spirit. We were born to fight. I have felt the wolf spirit rise inside my chest. On the nights the world demanded I forget the rest. The pack does not abandon, does not lose the scent. Every path we travel is the path we were meant.
I have run through winters that would silence weaker souls. Felt the wolf spirit filling every broken hole. The spirit of the wolf is not a beast to fear. It is the ancient fire that has always kept us here.
We are wolf spirit, hear our ancient call.
We have run through every winter,
Outlasted every fall,
through the blood and thunder.
through the ice and war.
We are wolf spirit.
That is what we're for. The wolf inside will never bow to fear or frost. We carry every spirit of the ones we lost.
Feel the wolf spirit howling through your bones tonight. We were born from darkness.
We were born for life.
We have,
We run,
we reign,
we rise,
we are,
we are.
we are.
When the final winter comes and silence takes the plain, the wolf spirit will echo through the frost and rain. We did not run these frozen roads for glory or a name. We ran because the wolf spirit was always our true flame.
Beyond the hunt, beyond the cold, beyond the war and pain, the wolf spirit runs forever through the night and rain. And if they ask what made us something more than born,
We are wolf spirit.
and we never run, no.
We are wolf spirit.
Eternal and untamed,
Through 1,000 winters,
we are still the same.
blood and frost and fury.
Echo through the years.
We are wolf spirit. We have conquered every fear.
The wolf remembers,
The spirit.
never dies.
We are wolf spirit.
Hear our battle cries.
The wolf never dies. We wolf never dies.
We are wolf spirit.
We embrace the night. While others run from darkness,
We open up our arms,
the night has always held us.
wrapped us in its charms,
Not because we fear the light,
but because we know
the deepest truths are spoken.
where the cold winds blow.
They shut the doors at sundown, bolt the gates with fear, but we step into the darkness knowing we belong here. The night is not our enemy, the night is our domain. We were built for frozen midnights, built for ice and rain.
Every star above us is a warrior gone before. salvation is a map to something more. The night does not consume us, it reveals our soul. In the arms of darkness we become completely whole.
I have walked where moonlight carves the frost on ancient stone, where the silence of the midnight makes you feel less alone. The night speaks to the warrior in a language old and deep. We embrace the night and give our daylight fears to sleep. We embrace the night.
We call it home.
Through the frozen darkness
We were born to roam.
every shadow holds a secret we were meant to keep.
We embrace the night.
We run the deep. The north is ours when daylight fades and stars ignite.
We embrace the night.
We are the night.
No dawn could ever take from us what darkness gave.
We embrace the night, and we are brave. There were nights I thought the darkness was my enemy, when the cold consumed my vision when I couldn't see. But I learned to read the silence like a warrior reads the war. Every shadow holds a doorway, every night a door. The 808 pulses like the heartbeat of the moon. Nordic samples rising like a midnight battle tune. I stopped fighting what the darkness tried to show, and found the greatest wisdom in the undertow.
I awoke beneath the midnight sky and felt it here, whispered all my secrets to the atmosphere. The night did not judge, did not turn away. It held me in its silence till I found my way.
So I gave the night my sorrow, gave it all my grief. Watched the stars absorb my pain and grant relief. The darkness is not empty, it is full of light. Just the light that only warriors see at night. We embrace the night.
We feel it breathe.
In the frozen darkness
We believe.
every constellation guides us through the war.
We embrace the night.
That is what we're for.
The north awakens when the final sun descends.
We embrace the night.
Where the warrior chants sing.
No fear of what the darkness holds inside.
We embrace the night.
It is our pride. The night was never something we were told to fear. We were born inside the darkness, we were forged right here. Every midnight made us sharper, every shadow made us strong.
We have always been the children of the night all along.
Feel the souls and darkness filling every bone tonight.
We embrace the night.
Because the night revealed our light.
We embrace, we run, we own the night.
Now I stand where midnight meets the edge of something new, where the northern lights descend in shades of green and blue. Every soul who feared the darkness never found what waits. The greatest gifts are hidden deep behind the midnight gates. I did not embrace the night to hide from what I am. I embraced it to discover every part of the plan. The wolf inside me howls at every frozen star. The night revealed the warrior.
Show me who we are. Beyond the night there lives a warrior fully known, a soul who learned the darkness is a seed that's sown. I have nothing left to prove to daylight, frost or time. I embrace the night completely and the night is
The
mine.
Valkyries descend through darkness,
Wings of frozen light
choosing those who dare to find their glory.
in the night.
And if they ask what waits beyond the midnight door,
We embrace the night.
and find what we were always for.
We embrace the night.
Eternal and awake.
Every frozen midnight,
Every chance we take,
blood and frost and moonlight.
echo through the years.
We embrace the night.
And we have no fear. The north remembers every soul who owned the dark.
We embrace the night.
It is our sacred mark.
No dawn could ever dim the fire darkness gave.
We embrace the night.
Forever and always brave. We were never lost inside the dark.
We embrace the night.
It is our spark. The night was always ours.
We embrace it.
We did not come with silver tongues or promises of peace. We came with teeth and claws, and we will never cease.
The wolf inside us answers to no crown and no command. We fight with teeth and claws. That is how we stand. They sent their armies thinking we would bow before the blade. Forgot the kind of warriors teeth and claws had made. We are not the polished, we are not the refined. We are the raw and ancient fury of a different kind.
Every scar upon my skin was carved an honest war. Not the wars of thrones and politics and more. The war of teeth and claws is fought with everything you are. No armor but your spirit, no weapon but your scar.
I have bitten through the darkness with my teeth of iron will. Clawed my way through frozen mountains, clawing upward still. The wolf does not apologize for how it claims the night. We fight with teeth and claws because we fight for what is right. We fight with teeth and claws through frost and flame.
Every warrior rising, every soul untamed.
Through the darkest forest, through the endless war.
We fight with teeth and claws.
That is what we're for. No silver weapon needed, no polished blade of gold.
We fight with teeth and claws.
That is how we're born. Every battle that we enter, we were born to win.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Let the war begin. There are those who fight from distance, safe behind their walls, who send their soldiers forward while the kingdom falls. But the wolf does not command from comfort, does not hide. The wolf fights at the front line with its pack beside. The 808 hits like fangs tearing through the night. Nordic samples rising like the howl before the fight. I have bled upon the frozen ground and risen still. The teeth and claws of warriors are forged from iron will.
I have clawed through every darkness that was placed in my way, bitten through the silence of 100 broken days. The claws are not for cruelty, the teeth are not for hate. They are the tools of warriors who refuse to break to fade. Every time they try to silence me, I sharpen every claw. Every time they try to cage me, I reveal the flaw. The wolf inside me answers to no chain and no command. I fight with teeth and claws.
And I fight for my land. We fight with teeth and claws, shaking ancient ground.
Every warrior howling, every battle sound.
Through the blood and thunder, through the frozen plain.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Through the ice and rain. No enemy was ever built to stand against the pack.
We fight with teeth and claws.
And we never look back. Every wound we carry is a testament of war.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Forever and more. They brought their shields and armies to the frozen ground. But teeth and claws of warriors is the only sound. We were never built for bowing, never built to break.
We were built for teeth and claws and everything at stake.
Feel the ancient fury tearing through your frozen bones.
We fight with teeth and claws.
And we fight for our own.
We fight, we claw, we fight, we rise, we are.
Now I stand where every battle left its mark on me, where the teeth and claws of warriors set the spirit free. Every soul who fought beside me with the claws held high, the memories still fighting underneath the northern sky. I did not sharpen every claw for glory or for fame. I sharpened them for every wolf who carries on my name. The Northwind knows the sound of teeth and claws at war. We were built for this forever.
This is what we're for. Beyond the fight, beyond the frost, beyond the teeth and claw, there lives a warrior standing in the silence of it all. I have nothing left to prove to kingdoms, gods, or men. I fight with teeth and claws, and I will fight again. The Valkyries descend for those who never drop their guard, who claw through every darkness, who fought every shard. And if they ask what drives the wolves beyond the frozen shore, we fight with teeth and claws.
That is what the wolves are for.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Eternal and untamed.
To 1,000 winters, fighting still the same.
Blood and frost and fury.
Echo through the years.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Stronger than our fears.
The North remembers every wolf who never dropped the fight.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Tearing through the night.
No frost could ever dull the claws that battle game.
We fight with teeth and claws.
Forever and always brave.
We were never meant to bow.
We were meant to claw.
We fight
With teeth and claws, that is the only law.
There is a sound that shakes the frost from ancient stone. A sound no single warrior makes alone.
It rises from the deepest part of everything we are.
The howl that splits the darkness reaches every star. I have heard it on the coldest nights when hope had gone to sleep, when the silence of the tundra cut too far and cut too deep. But then a voice beside me answered through the frozen air, and the howl we made together told the world that we were there.
The howl is not a warning, not a battle cry of hate. It is the sound of wolves who found each other, found their fate. Every note we carry is a name we will not lose. We howl together always.
That is how we choose. I have howled in grief, have howled in glory, howled in war, but the howl that means the most is the one we share the core. When two voices find each other through the frozen endless night, the howl becomes a beacon, becomes a northern light. We howl together,
shaking ancient ground.
Two voices into one unstoppable sound.
Through the darkest winters,
through the endless war,
we howl together.
That is what we're for.
No single howl was ever meant to face the frost alone.
We howl together,
and we lead each other home. Every wolf who hears us knows the bond we share.
We howl together,
filling frozen air.
There are those who howl in silence, never letting others in, who carry every battle on the inside of their skin. But the wolf who howls alone is half of what it could become. The greatest howls in history were never just from one. The 808 carries both our voices through the night. Nordic samples weaving every shadow into light. I have learned that howling together is the bravest thing we do. It is saying to the darkness, I am here, and so are you.
I have swallowed every howl the grief demanded I release. Kept the sound inside my chest and prayed for peace. But the howl unspoken is a wound that never heals. A wolf that does not howl forgets how living feels. So I opened every chamber of the pain I held inside. Let the howl tear through the silence, let it be my guide. And the moment that my howl rose up into the frozen air, another voice came with me, and I knew you were there.
We howl together, voices forged as one.
Through the frozen midnight,
through the rising sun,
through the blood and thunder,
through the ancient core,
we howl together,
and we never fall.
The north awakens every time our voices find the sky.
We howl together,
and our howl will never die. No silence deep enough to separate the bond we keep.
We howl together, even in our sleep. The howl we share has echoed through 1,000 frozen years.
It has carried every sorrow,
it has carried every fear.
Every wolf who ever stood beside another in the cold.
Their howl is in our voices.
The story must be told.
Feel the howl inside you.
Let it tear the night apart.
We howl together,
from the deepest part.
we howl, we rise, we burn, we are as one. Now I stand where every howl has found its resting place, where two voices fill the silence of the frozen space. Every soul who howled beside me through the darkest frozen year, their echo in my howl is why I still am here. I did not learn to howl for any crown or earthly fame. I learned because the howl beside me called my name. The north wind is the breath that fills our lungs tonight.
We howl together, and the howl becomes the light. Beyond the howl, beyond the frost, beyond the endless song, there lives a truth that warriors carry all along. I have nothing left to prove, to silence gods or war.
We howl together,
That is what two voices are for.
the Valkyries descend for those whose howl rang true and clear.
Who howl for one another through the grief and through the fear.
And if they ask what made the wolves of the north so strong,
We howl together, and we howl all night long.
we howl together,
Eternal and untamed,
through 1,000 winters,
howling still the same.
blood and frost and thunder. through the void alone.
We hold together,
and we lead each other home. Your howl found mine,
and we hold together.
And we howl together.
We do not chase the prey alone beneath the frozen sky.
The hunt is only worthy
when our spirits run as high,
side by side through darkness.
through the frost and frozen ground.
We hunt as one in silence.
We become the only sound.
Every track we follow was a path the pack laid down. Every hum we finish is the way we earn our crown. The lone wolf starves in winter, but the pack survives the cold. We hunt as one forever, that is how the story's told. We hunt as one, through frost and flame.
Every warrior running, every soul the same.
Through the darkest forest,
through the endless night.
we hunt as one,
and we claim what's right.
I have tracked the storm across 1,000 frozen miles, through the broken silence, through the cold and empty trials. But the hunt means nothing if I run it on my own. The greatest prey surrenders when the pack is fully known.
I have felt the hunger sharper than the coldest blade, ran beside my pack through every choice that we have made. The hunt is not about the kill, it is about the bond. The ones who run beside you through the storm and far beyond.
We hunt as one, through ice and war.
Every step we take together shakes the frozen soul.
Through the blood and thunder,
through the ancient cold.
we hunt as one,
and we never fall.
the pack does not retreat when darkness fills the plain. We hunt through every winter,
We hunt through every pain.
feel the hunt awakening deep inside your bones.
We were born to run together.
Never hunt alone. We run, we hunt, we rise as one. When the final hunt is over and the north goes still, the echo of the pack will carry past the frozen hill. We did not hunt for glory, did not hunt for fame. We hunted for each other and we always came.
Beyond the hunt, beyond the cold, beyond the endless run, the pack will chase the northern lights until the world is done. And if they ask what made us something more than born,
We hunt as one and we never hunt alone.
we hunt as one.
Eternal and untamed,
Through 1,000 winters running still the same.
blood and frost and fury,
Echo through the years,
we hunt as
and
one.
we have conquered every fear.
The pack remembers,
The hunt survives,
we hunt as one.
forever
The pack never hunts alone.
alive. We hunt as one.
We hunt as one.
The pack never hunts alone.
We hunt as one. We hunt as one.
We hunt as
We hunt as one.
We do not simmer quietly beneath the frozen sky. We rage like wolves at midnight, rage until we die. The fury in our bloodline was not born from hate. It was born from everything they took, born from iron fate.
They mistook our silence for surrender, mistook calm for weak. Never understood the storm that lived inside our cheek. But the wolf that walks in stillness is the deadliest of all. And the rage we carry quietly is the rage before the fall.
Every injustice fed the fire burning in my chest. Every broken promise put my patience to the test. The rage is not destruction, it is clarity of mind. The sharpest kind of vision, the rarest kind of find.
I have held the rage like ember
Through the coldest night,
kept it burning steady,
kept it burning right,
not to burn the world around me,
but to light my way.
the rage of wolves is sacred.
It is how we play.
We rage like wolves beneath the northern sky,
Rage like wolves,
until the stars run dry. Through the frost and darkness, through the endless fight,
rage like
we
wolves,
rage with all our might. The fury in our bloodline, older than the war.
rage like wolves,
That is what we're for. No silence ever tamed us, no winter ever will.
rage like wolves.
Then we are raging still. There are nights the rage consumes the last of what I have, when the cold strips everything and leaves the open gash. But the wolf does not apologize for how it feels the flame. The rage is just the fire, and the fire has a name. The 808 pounds like thunder, shaking frozen walls. Nordic samples echo through 1,000 ancient halls. I have raged against the darkness till the darkness understood that the wolves were never broken, that the rage was always good.
I have raged in silent winters when no one could hear, screamed into the frozen nothing, let the gods draw near. The rage was all I carried when they stripped away the rest. The last remaining fire burning deep inside my chest.
But rage that finds its purpose is a weapon forged in light, a shield against the nothing, a torch against the night. Every wolf who ever howled beneath the northern dome was raging for a reason, was raging to come home. We rage like wolves through ice and war. Every howl we carry shakes the frozen shore. Through the blood and thunder, through the ancient call. We rage like wolves, and we will never fall. The All-Father watches as we rage beneath his eye. We rage like wolves until the last war cry. No frost could ever silence what the rage became. We rage like wolves, and we will always claim.
The rage of wolves was never ours to cage or tame. Every wolf who ever raged still burns inside our flame. They thought they could extinguish what the North had always known. The rage of wolves is ancient, it can never be outgrown. Feel the fury tearing through your chest like northern fire. We rage like wolves because our edge will take us higher.
We ride, we howl, we burn, we rise, we clear. Now I stand where rage transforms to something pure and strong, where the fury finds its frequency, where wolves have always belonged. Every soul who raged beside me in the frozen night, their fire lives inside me, burning just as bright.
I did not rage like wolves to watch the embers fade. I raged to forge the warrior that the North rage is how we smile.
Beyond the rage there lives a clarity so rare, a stillness forged in fury, carried everywhere. I have nothing left to prove to kingdoms, gods or war. I rage like wolves because that is what the wolves are for.
The Valkyries descend for those whose rage was never cheap, who rage for something sacred, something worth the keep. And if they ask what drives the wolves beyond the frozen shore, we rage like wolves and we will rage forevermore.
We rage like wolves, eternal and untamed,
Through 1,000 winters,
raising still the same. Blood and frost and fury echo through the years.
rage, rage, wolves.
We have conquered every fear. The North remembers every wolf who held the flame. We rage like wolves and will always claim no winter cold enough to kill the fire in our soul. We rage like wolves, forever making whole.
We were never meant to silence what we feel. We rage like wolves, and our rage is real.
Rage like wolves.
We rage like wolves.
I've lived where the light refused to reach the ground,
Where the darkness swallowed every voice and every sound.
but something deep inside me never learned to break. A fire in the marrow.
To a life to take. Ay, 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 ay,
They built their empires on the backs of those who fell. Thought the darkness was a prison, thought the cold was hell. But we were never prisoners of night or frost or war. We were being forged for something greater than before.
Every shadow that consumed me made me sharper still. Every night I survived became an act of iron will. The darkness was not punishment, it was the forge's flame. And everything it burned away, I rose without the shame.
I have crawled through depths that had no name and no return. Watched the ones beside me fade, watched the embers burn. But from the ash of everything the darkness tried to take, a warrior rose with eyes wide open, fully awake. We rise from darkness,
We rise from the deep,
through every nightmare,
through every broken sleep.
every shadow tried to silence what we are.
We rise from darkness, burning like a star.
The north awakens where the light forgot to go.
We rise from darkness,
Putting on a show.
no abyss was ever deep enough to hold.
We rise from darkness.
Fearless and bold.
There were seasons when the darkness felt like home, when the cold was all I knew and all I'd ever known. I have spoken to the silence, let it speak me back. Found the shape of who I was inside the black. The 808 pulses like a heartbeat in the void. Nordic samples rising from a world almost destroyed. But almost is the distance between broken and remade. And I was never broken, I was always unafraid.
I have loved inside the darkness, loved and lost and bled. Carried all the weight of everyone I thought was dead. But the dead do not abandon those who keep their flame. They walk inside the darkness, whispering our names.
So I rose with every ghost, as armor on my chest. Every voice I carry put my weakness to the rest. The darkness gave me depth, the daylight never could. It showed me who I truly was, it showed me that I would. We rise from darkness,
We rise from the fall.
through the coldest winters.
Through it all,
Every broken moment forged us into steel.
we rise from darkness.
This is what we feel.
The North remembers every name that fought the night.
We rise from darkness,
Walking into light.
no shadow ever permanent.
No winter ever stays.
We rise from darkness.
And we rise
darkness ends and something sacred starts, where the northern light descends and fills the emptiest hearts. Every soul that fell beside me in the darkest hour, their memory became my undefeated power. I did not rise from darkness just to find a softer road. I rose to be the light for those still carrying the load. The wolf inside me howls at every star above.
We rise from darkness,
and we rise in love.
beyond the dark there lives a silence only warriors know. A stillness earned through every battle, every undertow. I have nothing left to prove to midnight frost or fate. I rose from every darkness and I rose up great. The Valkyries descend to those who face the deepest night, who chose to keep on burning, chose to claim their light. And if they ask what waits beyond the darkest door,
We rise from darkness. That is what we're for.
we rise from darkness.
Eternal and awake.
Every night behind us,
Every door we take,
letting frost and courage.
echo through the year.
We rise from darkness.
Stronger than our fears.
Enough remembers every soul who fades the black.
We rise from darkness.
And we don't look back.
No shadow deep enough, no winter cold enough to stay.
We rise from darkness.
Every single day.
We were the ones the darkness could not keep. We rise from darkness, from the endless deep. The darkness never owned us.
We were always the light.